Alright, well, I'm back in VR in my Meta Quest 3, and today I'm not into Puzzling Places, but I am into this little Nightmares VR, Altered Echoes. Came out about like a week ago, and I played a little bit of already, but I just kind of thought I could show some of what the game is like, and I'm gonna probably start from the beginning and go up to a certain point so you can see, get an idea of the game, how it is, and if you might like to end up buying it, purchasing it. I think that's around $30. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I would say pretty fun. It's a little scary, creepy game, but if you might know about the Little Nightmares they used to have for the computer, I guess PlayStation or whatever, they had all the different devices. Yeah, so this is finally now in VR, and I'm gonna select like the different chapters. So I'm in chapter 2 already, but I'm gonna go up to chapter 1 as you see here. So then it says, that's interesting, selecting a chapter will reset your progress, continue. Huh. Not sure I want to do that, actually, but yeah, I guess let's go ahead and let's try it. See how that goes, But I'm looking around just so you see, this is kind of like what you see if you look that to the different angles. And this is more or less how it starts. You can't move. Show some of the environments. I hope my voice is able to be heard okay. And we'll see some of the environments as the game starts. Okay. Now I can move in it. If it seems like everything is kind of almost like tunnel vision, well, because you're wearing a hood, so you're kind of like looking through the hood. What can I tell you? And you can see how that, you could crouch. You get to learn things about the game as you go along. Like how to get up. Crawl up. Well, crawl up or get up to certain areas. And you could see, probably hear the. Raise the volume a little bit higher so you hear the sound effects really good. Certain things you could touch. And certain things you're not supposed to do right now, honestly. Oh, and then you can run. I think it's, hold the A button. Crouch. So you can. And there's certain areas where there are collectibles, as I recall. I don't think thinking it's not here. So I'll go to the next area. I'm going to be looking around in different places just so you get an idea. No, and actually I should say I am sort of looking for any collectibles. I don't know if this one has any. This might not have any. Next area. Yeah, this is interesting what you're going to see. Yeah, pretty weird. It doesn't feel that bad. I mean, you might think, oh, it's kind of like a, nah, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's hard to explain it like a roller coaster, but not that bad. You just look straight ahead, you're fine. There we go. Yeah, I learned one thing you can do here. Kind of neat. And just like that. Rough. You could play with different things. I don't know. Was there collectibles here? I don't think so, actually. I don't think there was collectibles. Yeah, and you... Well, you can look through here, I believe, but you can't. Yeah, but you're going to see in a moment, we're going to... Now you have to crouch here. You have to learn certain reasons where you need to crouch. I can get up here if I want. And then here, can't see. But, you know, just touching, doing different things so you get an idea of what you're... Oh. And then this just kind of floats away. You just kind of push. This is like the slender guy, well, whatever you want to call it, that you encounter. And then now we get to move on next level, next part. Sorry. Kind of interesting. Explore some of this. Now you're going to see parts that you were actually in. I believe we were in this room. Yeah. This we were not. Yeah. Oh, I should remember running. Running is helpful. You were in that, we were in there. Yeah, that actually caught me, and I should have known that was coming, but teddy bear. But see, and usually I'll just mention, I don't know, hopefully you're hearing my voice to some extent. When you hear like a music box kind of sounding thing, usually it means that this is definitely where you want to go, and it should hopefully take you to the next section, which it is. And go up some stairs here. Yeah, quite an interesting furniture they got. And you could climb those. Or maybe I'll show you how it is you climb them. Oh. Ah, come on, I could do better than that. Come on. I could get up there. Done it. Yeah, kind of interesting to do that. I don't know why. I just feel like it's worth. And then you just go and it'll drop down. Like, if you fall from a high enough level, you will die, but no. Anyway. And you can't see some interesting things there, but can't do anything with that. So we're gonna. And I should try to remember to run as much because it saves time in certain areas. I mean, I almost wish you could really like fly. You know? See, that was kind of weird because it was like you know that there was a section you missed or that wasn't there, and now when you go back, and then all of a sudden, wait a minute. Things seem a little different. See, and then you hear the music box again. And then you can't move. Why is that? And I need you to see that. And you could, you know, I'm not going to go back yet, but and if you want, you can go all the way. Check it out. But, yeah, so I just know where I have to go. And then there's times that you need to stop and look and actually see what they're going to tell you, if they're going to tell you something. But I'm already kind of having an idea. I don't want to get in the middle of this light beam. But this is where running is going to definitely come in handy. Because you don't want to get caught up in that. Okay, now you basically have choices. Can't go through the doors. But then see, you hear the music box. And, yeah. Oh, isn't this something? Look at all those stairs. Like, that is... I mean, just imagine. Yeah. I guess if you have a fear of heights, well, it's going to get you a little. And you could touch all these things. Well, I'm going to run into this, but... You can touch, but you got to be careful. You don't want to go off the sides because you will fall, and you know. And then you can hear this. You know, if I'm not stopping for every little bit, I guess I guess, you know. But if you end up getting into the game, you'll see. Yeah, this is fine, but it doesn't want to stay open. I wonder why. Yeah, because they don't want you to see all that, do they? Yeah, that's pretty weird. Into another section of the light. You gotta be careful. I wonder to say why it necessarily goes up there and then does this. I don't know. Oh, it got me. I was a little jumpy, too much. And it usually will put you back right to where you need to be. Oh, a little bit back, but put you to the last checkpoint. Funny, I don't remember doing that. It goes up. Okay. Alright, clearly I need a moment to understand. That's what can happen. You could get killed. Yeah. And you're wondering, how do you see a light there and there's, can't go through. And then, which is not so surprising, things change. See, now all of a sudden, look at how that looks. I'm just going to straighten this out a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? You have to crouch. Yeah. You just got to be careful. Gotta stay up there a little bit longer, so that's good. And you just got to go under. And what have we here? I have no idea what was that. Then you pick up the hammer, both hands. Pow. Go. Now with this game, you will learn, if you haven't played this game like before, that these things like this hammer, you can't take it in here. You could try to. It'll go to a point, but you can't. And there's actually a reason sort of for why. There's other things in here that you will be able to utilize. So it doesn't matter, actually. You know, you can still do what you need to do. I mean, I could just stand up if I want. See? And then I guess I'm knowing enough about this game that I need to. And there you go. Voila. I actually think I can go under here. No, I guess I can't. Wow. Really? Thought I could. Well, they're going to have me repeat this again. Oh, lovely. Okay, no problem. I have to. Can't believe it. Thought crouching I would be fine. There we go. No problem at all. So I can only hope that you do hear me. I really never know until I go back and listen to the recording. Okay. Yeah, it works. Yeah, I do like to be on the, not crouching usually, but it doesn't always matter. And there we go. No, it really wasn't too difficult to figure that out. Okay, now this is definitely, yeah. I just feel like you gotta look down. Yeah. Oh well. Couldn't help it. I knew that was going to probably happen, but because I don't know if I actually did that in the beginning the first time, but it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Whoa. Yeah, I remember this now, even though it wasn't showing anywhere, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not going to happen, but it's like, no, yeah, because it's up there, and it's like, you can't run, but you can't even really walk because it will notice you. But you can always go this way. But didn't hear a sound, didn't hear the music box. Well, there's different ways to work it. think I did this. Yeah, there's always ways to do things. And then, yeah, see, oh, things are a little different. Well, they're not exactly totally different, but. Alright, never wants to be cute. Something like this. Yeah. See? And now you hear the, what do you call it? Music box. Yeah. And then we get to look around creepy land again. Oh, I can run. Yeah, I'm looking down, just the one I don't want to. To a different area now. See, and this is where you think this is what you actually do, but there's other things you need to do. And now it actually tells you, I believe it does say it somewhere. You can climb up, and I'm just going along with what I know, what I need to do. Come on, really? Yeah, you gotta go in a certain way, huh? Am I stuck? Let's see this. To do this, but there we go. God, I don't know how I honestly, that is the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. I got out of it somehow. Like the first section. Well, not really the first section, I should say. Maybe it's this one. See him. Yep. That's the tall. You do this a couple of times. Just don't remember 100%, but didn't think so. Oh, there was the music box. There you go. That's what you want to listen for, is the music box. Yeah, this is going to be a little scary. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. And if you look, yeah, that's pretty neat to see that hand. And it takes you back again. And sometimes you have to go through. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so sometimes you gotta try different ones to see which one is the right one. Oh, there it is. I think that's part of it. It's stuck. Might be that one. I think it was this one. I don't know. Did I not go in? Here we go. This is where we need to be. And there's the hand. Until you get to this one. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. I was... Alright. Well, at least... Not too hard to kill this one. Oh, come. Oh, that's not fair. I backed up. My God. That is just not fair. faster you can. You want to climb. And run. Next. Next section. Oh yes, and might I just add how creepy this is. If you look at these teddy bears or these whatever you call it animals, well, they are just staring at you. You don't maybe realize, but just look and you see their eyes move towards wherever you're going. Yeah, and this one too. Not that. Yeah, and then you just thinking, oh, I gotta head toward, but then all of a sudden you can't move. Just adjusting my IPD. Sometimes it just seems to, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, now this is, it's funny. It's almost like, what did I do before? Isn't that part of the game? And it's like now it's like introducing it and you almost feel like, oh, now this is the beginning of the game. Yeah, this is another section of it. Try to see how much more of this I'm going to show. But I do believe this is the part, yeah, this is part 2, the section, chapter 2, sorry. And you definitely have to, you have collectibles here that you need to get. And you can actually, try to think, where's there crayons and stuff that you can do writing, drawing. It might not be here though. And throw it. And climb. Different things. Just trying to recall, oh shoot. Was there a paper here? Oh, yeah, you can actually do this. Kind of neat. I'm about to go to the area you have to go to next. Of course, you can go here. Well, sort of. Well, I should. Look at that. Kind of neat. And here's where you have to go next. Oh, gotta turn. There you can see the window. Takes you a little while to get down. Try to go fast. Well, okay. Yeah, that was a little harsher than we would have liked, huh? Yeah, this is pretty creepy. Interesting and whatever. Can't pick up that. Let's see, because I don't know if I explored some of this. Ah, this I bet I can pick up. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so let's see how much more. So you can climb up. It's kind of neat to climb up different areas. And we're going to go into another section. Yeah, you definitely need to be careful of things here, because you never know, things come out of nowhere and you can pick up that backpack, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, now push. I gotta crouch. There's a part here, see? You have to do something here, but well, I can tell you from my own knowledge, I can pick it up. Not gonna fit. So, not a problem. Gotta find the right one. Here we go. Just curious, is there any collectible here? Alright. I don't know. Maybe not. No. And we just gotta roll it around. See? And what it's doing. We gotta go around again. That's not fun. That's not. That's creepy. Quite creepy. Yeah, so we get to. We can go around here, but not really. Not too much. Hard because you always feel like you're so small on the floor. Yeah, forgot about that. It just comes out of nowhere from up there. Kind of forgot about that. I guess I got caught up in what I was gonna do. What you gotta do? See the different areas. Someone didn't make it. Can't go that way. Yeah, I'm gonna almost certainly stop after this. This is chapter 2. We'll stop after this probably. Almost don't realize how you have to do this, but is... Oh man, this is scary, creepy, and everything. Yeah. And there's a part I know that happens here. I might as well just wait. And you gotta be careful. Don't wanna slide off. Let me see. Yeah, all of a sudden, I can't say any of these are a lie, but oh, it just fell out of the chair. What are we gonna do? Yeah, it's not a pleasant looking thing, as I should say, the teacher. Yeah. Just gotta be very steady here. And then this is where we need to go. This way we can. Yeah. I guess that does break. I think that's supposed to happen like that, I think. And then you find yourself here. And here's where it gets tough. I've actually done that before. I think I can go now. No, I think I'm able to work this. Yeah, and I think you're able to get away with it. This way. Yeah. Okay, here's another. Listen for the, what do you call it? Music box. Always. Now I have to remember. look for these books. Sure now where to go from here, but let's see. Easy to figure this out. I do believe we're going in the right direction. About where I end the video. I think you guys get a pretty good idea of what this is about, but let me see. I'll try one more time, see if I can. Let's see if she does move. I don't remember. I think it's just that when you run, I could be wrong, but yeah, that definitely has something to do with it. Doesn't mean that she can't see me, maybe. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop the video here.